Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we got one case of 2024 Canadian NT Baseball to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live at eBay Live. Also, to mention no further necessary for link down in the description. Possible one. Was it Perdomo, 8/99. 45/49. Roberto Clemente. Christian Scott, 9/10. Abner Uribe, 57/99. Colin Huck, 96/99. 8/35. Booklet. Tink Hence. Patch auto. Cole Young, 5/99. Jonathan Class, 15/49. 4/10. Felix Hernandez. That's a cool one. And 19/75, Matt Horvath. Eklund's pick, or choice. I have no idea who that is, but I like it. Just because of the mascot. Box for 2. 9/75 out of Yal Amador. 65/99, Roman Anthony. 4/5, Emerald, Miles Naylor. Mitch Jett, 55/99. Gary Sheffield, 36/49. Bobby Baseball, 44/99. 3/10. Starlin Caba. Charlie Soto, 91/99. Jacob Gonzalez, 87/99. And 3/5, Bat Patch Auto for Cal Ripken. Boom. That's a nice one. Box for 3. $85/99, Roger Clemens. Dalton Rushing, 28/49. Jonathan Class, 17/99. Jace Bowen, 2 of 10. Adam Jones, 425. Joe Medwick, 2 of 15. Yeti Cap, 60 to 99. 29 to 99. Gabriel Gonzalez. Paul O'Neill, 9 to 10. And Frank Thomas, 8 to 25. Final box of the break. Box number 4. Good luck, everybody. Brady House, 46 to 75. Deion Sanders, 61 to 99. Tyler Black, 22 to 99. Xavier Isaac, 61 to 99. Evan Carter, 77 to 99. Spencer Jones, 9 to 25. Kevin Parada, 7 to 10. Eric Gagne, 10 to 25. Colson Montgomery, 49 to 50. And finally, Mr. Understood the Assignment, 17 to 25. Alex Rodriguez. Boom. Nice for J-Lo's X. Alright, that will do it for baseball, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here, being part of the break. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. For the hits, Jose Perdomo, Roberto Clemente, Kristen Scott, Amir Uribe, Colin Huck, Cole Young, Jonathan Klass, Felix Hernandez, Matt Horvat, Adiel Amador, Roman Anthony, Miles Naylor, Mitch Jebb, Gary Sheffield, Bobby Baseball, Starlin Kala, Charlie Soto, Jacob Gonzalez, Cal Ripken, Roger Clemens, Dalton Rushing, Jonathan Klass, Jace Bowen, Adam Jones, Joe Medwick, Edie Cap, Gabriel Gonzalez, Paul O'Neill, Frank Thomas, Brady House, Deion Sanders, Tyler Black, Xavier Isaac, Evan Carter, Spencer Jones, Kevin Parada, Eric Gagne, Colson Montgomery, and Alex Rodriguez. And booklet, 8 of 35, Tink Hent, patch auto. Alright, that is it for baseball for today. Thank you guys again. This was BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having you guys back here sometime soon. And we are on to, I believe it is 2025 Leaf Pro Set Metal Football here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Alright, welcome everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. We've got one case of 2025 Elite Pro Set Metal Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live and even live. I also mentioned no further necessary for link down in the description. Jackson Arnold, 19/25. Noah Fafita, 42/49. Julian Edelman, 5/49. Kyle Managi, 1/10. Odell Beckham Jr., 2/3. Brady Allen, 9/15. Pro Set Platinum, Tradez Green, 5/20. Tyler Huff, 2/20. Jalen Lucas, 6/10. Bernie Kosar, 1/1. And Pro Set Platinum, 5/5 for Damian Mensah. Trayvon Diggs, 13/25. Dalton Kincaid, 40/49. Sam Levitt, 3/49. Riley Leonard, 16/25. Evans Vaboda, 7/10. 9/10. Pro Set Platinum for John Taylor. Braylon Russell, 7/9. Pro Set Platinum, 2/9 for Roydell Williams. Zion Chris, 2/10. Phil Maffa, Pro Set Platinum, 6/9. And Sam Levitt, 9/15. Riley Leonard, 17/25. Jalen Henderson, 3/15. Michael Hawkins Jr., 44/49. Taj Brooks, 2/49. Diego Pavia, 25/25. KC Conception, 5/8. Benny Testaverde, 2/15. Pro Set Platinum. Kendrick Law, 3/8. Tawi Walker, 5/5. Madden 9 Maliba, 17/20. And Tyrone McMillan, 16/25. Joe Montana, 7/25. Omarion Hampton, 43/49. Marv Levy, 7/7. Mario Anderson Jr., 22/49. Roddy White, 26/49. Aaron Anderson, 2/3. LeJonte Wester, 6/10. Justice Haynes, 8/25. Jackson Arnold, 2/10. Raheem Sanders, 10/10. And Dylan Gabriel, Pro Set Platinum, 7/8. Box number 5. Deuce Knight, 17/25. Gerard Pringle, 23/25. Brett Favre, 23/25. Byron Brown, 1/10. Camario Taylor, 5/49. Trek Kahuna, 5/5. Urian Dickey, 7/15. Dean Connors, 13/15. Giles Jackson, 1/10. Jaden Wilson, 8/8. And Cam Coleman, 15/20. Ryder Lions, 25/25. Achilles Smith Jr., 39/49. Hudson Card, 27/49. John Elway, 2/25. Ryan Puglisi, Pretty Play 1/1. Roman Wilson, 25/25. Taj Brooks, 13/15. Pro Set Platinum. Michael Hawkins Jr., 1/1. Bo Collins, 3/3, and Cam Ward, 1/1. Boom. Dylan Sampson, 25/25. TJ Finley, 11/25. And Gunnar Stockton, 21/25. Ty Hawkins, 48/49. Ethan Hampton, 21/49. Baron Sorrell, 2/5. Ethan Garbers, 1/20. Jack Endries, 2/25. CJ Baxter, 1/5. Pro Set Platinum for Peyton Thorne, 2/8. And Ryan Wingo, 4/8. Box of 8. Elijah Haven, 24/25. Madden 9 Maliva, 1/10. Antoine Wells Jr., 19/25. Bryce Underwood, 9/25. Lawrence Arnold, 18/25. Joe Montana, 14/25. Pro Set Platinum, 10/10 from Blake Corum. Tyrone Tracy Jr., 2/5. Luke Cromanoke, 2/5. And DJ Lagway, 2/9. Amarian Hampton, 10/25. Brandon Aubrey, 3/10. Otis Anderson, 2/10. Jordan Tyson, 5/7. Cam Skidaboo, 20/49. TJ Finley, 5/5. Carnell Tate, 2/5. Camario Taylor, 6/15. Evans Vaboda, 7/8. Dylan Risk, 11/20. And dual auto, Bobby Hebert and Drew Brees. 10 cases in. This is the first time we've had a duel. 7/10. That'll be going to random.org here in a few minutes. Final Final box to break, box number 10. Drew Brees, 5 of 5. Speaking of. Randy White, 25 of 25. Dylan Risk, 1 of 1. Ulysses Bentley the 4th, 25 of 25. Peyton Manning, 8 of 49. Tyler Huff, 5 of 10. Jeremiah McClellan, 7 of 9. Le'Veon Moss, 6 of 8. Pro Set Platinum, 1 of 3 for Jaden Blue. Pro Set Platinum, 17 of 20 for Marcus Harris. And Nicholas Singleton, 5 of 7. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. We do have more of this, as well as metal and the Breaker's Delight version of Pro Set Metal. Also is on the horizon. Have a couple of cases of that called Super. All right, for the hits, Noah Fafita, Julian Edelman, Kyle Monangi, Odell Beckham Jr., Brady Allen, Trudez Green, Tyler Huff, Jalen Lucas, Bernie Kosar, Darian Mensah, Dalton Kincaid, Sam Levitt, Riley Leonard, Evans Vaboda, John Taylor, Braylon Russell, Roydell Williams, Zion Chris, Phil Moffa, Sam Levitt, Jalen Henderson, Michael Hawkins Jr., Taj Brooks, Diego Pavia, KC Conception, Vinny Testaverde, Kendrick Law, Tommy Walker, Madden 9 Maliva, Tetaro McMillan, Omarion Hampton, Mark Levy, Mario Anderson, Ronnie White, Aaron Anderson, LeJontay Wester, Justice Haynes, Jackson Arnold, Raheem Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Gerard Pringle, Brett Favre, Byron Brown, Camario Taylor, Trek Kahuna, Jurgen Dickey, Dean Connors, Giles Jackson, Jaden Wilson, Cam Coleman, Achilles Smith Jr., Hudson Card, John Elway, Ryan Puglisi, Roman Wilson, Taj Brooks, Jackson Arnold, or no, excuse me, Michael Hawkins Jr., Bo Collins, Cam Ward, 1 of 1, TJ Finley, Gunnar Stockton, Ty Hawkins, Ethan Hampton, Baron Sorrell, Ethan Garbers, Jack Hendries, CJ Baxter, Peyton Thorne, Ryan Wingo, Matt Maliva, Antoine Wells Jr., Bryce Underwood, Lawrence Arnold, Joe Montana, Blake Corum, Tyron Tracy Jr., Luke Cromano, DJ Lagway, Brandon Aubrey, Otis Anderson, Jordan Tyson, Cam Skidaboo, TJ Finley, Carnell Tate, Camario Taylor, Evans Voboda, Dylan Risk, Randy White, Dylan Risk, Ulysses Bentley the 4th, Peyton Manning, Tyler Huff, Jeremiah McClellan, Le'Veon Moss, Jaden Blue, Marcus Harris, Nick Singleton. For the nameplates, Jackson Arnold, Trayvon Diggs, Riley Leonard, Joe Montana, Deuce Knight, Ryder Lyons, Dylan Sampson, Elijah Haven, Omarion Hampton, Drew Brees. And going to random.org real quick, Bobby Hebert and Drew Brees. Dual auto. Was this Pro Set Platinum or Pro Set Metal break number 10? It was. You were in the right spot for that if you were looking for it. All right, that is it for football. We're going to go ahead and head to random.org real quick, get this thing knocked out, and then we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century, I do believe. He'll be back with that in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Catch you guys in a few. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through how to be valid for us. We're going to go 7 times on the random. Good luck to both of you, Bobby Hebert and Drew Brees. That is 6 times. Final roll. Bobby Hebert coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, that is it for Pro Set Metal. Thank you guys again. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we'll go live at eBay Live. Also mention no purchase necessary. The link down in the description. Box number 1, Alan Richardson and Katie Seagal for the press proofs. Rosanna Arquette, 1 of 1. Tom Wopat, 1 of 7. Bo Derek, 6 of 10. And Mel Gibson on card inscribed, 89 of 100. David Harris and Ron Howard. Kathy Moriarty, 2 of 6. Alicia Ware, 2 of 10. Tom Berenger, 3 of 4. Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, David Dusmalkian, 1 of 1. Triple auto. What are we doing, David? What's that auto? That'll be going to random.org here at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of those 3 guys. Robert De Niro and Brian Bonsall. Sada Baby, 2 of 15. Cuba Gooding Jr., 1 of 1. Engelbert Humperdinck, 3 of 4. And Peyton Manning, 1 of 1. Laura Flynn Boyle and Leah Thompson. Susan Anton, 2 of 5. Josh Gad, 5 of 7. Edward Furlong, 6 of 25. And Tim Robbins, 2 of 2. Jamie Presley and Brie Larson, printing plate. Haley Atwell, 12 of 15. Jamie Presley, 1 of 1. Andrew Garfield, 1 of 1. And Paul Bettany, 1 of 1. Box number 6, Paul Johansson. And dual press proof, Ben Stiller and Brett Favre. Chrissy McNichol, 415. John C. McGinley, 5/5. Chevy Chase, 4/4. And Charlie Sheen and John C. McGinley, 1/1 dual auto. That'll be going to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that. If you have either of those guys. Here, there's a couple of randoms now. Michael O'Keefe and Alyssa Milano. Dominic Chianese, 9/10. Tom O'Connell, 4/6. Karen Gillan, 2/10. And William Shatner, 1/1. Chrissy Swanson and Tim Curry. This is Pennywise. Amy Osbeck, 3/5. Chaz Palminteri, 17/25. Pam Greer, 1/1. And Ozzy Osbourne, 1/1. Box number 9, Paul Anderson, and duel for Cheech and Chong. Stephanie Kramer, 1/25. Joey Fatone, 2/4. William Shatner, 1/1. And Uncle Rico, 55/100. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. John Barrowman and Barbara Eden. Susie Quattro, 8/15. Jillian Anderson, 2/7. Mystery Redemption for the Mystery Redemption spot. And Chris Pine, 5/10. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. And then we'll take care of the randoms, of which there are a couple. For the hits, Chris Pine, Mystery Redemptions. Jillian Anderson, Barbara Eden, Chaz Palminteri, Amy Osbeck, Dominic Chianesi, Alyssa Milano, Chevy Chase, Andrew Garfield, Haley Atwell, Brie Larson, Edward Furlong, Engelbert Humperdinck, Cuba Gooding Jr., Brian Bonsall, David Harris, Bo Derek, Alan Richson, Kathy Moriarty, and Alicia Ware. John Barrowman, John Grice, Joey Fatone, Paul Anderson, Ozzy Osbourne, Pam Grier, Chrissy Swanson, Karen Gillian, Michael O'Keefe, John C. McGinley, Christian Nickel, Paul Johansson, Paul Bettany, Jamie Presley, Josh Gad, Leah Thompson, Laura Flynn Boyle, Peyton Manning, Mel Gibson, and Katie Seagal. Susie Quattro, William Shatner, Stephanie Kramer, Tim Curry, William Shatner, Tom O'Connell, Tim Robbins, Susan Anton, Sada Baby, Robert De Niro, Ron Howard, Tom Wopat, Rosanna Arquette, and Tom Berenger. And going to random.org. Dual press proofs of Ben Stiller and Brett Favre, and Cheech and Chong. Dual auto, Charlie Sheen and John C. McGinley. And triple auto, Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, and David Dismalkian. Alright, we're going to head to random.org real quick and get these guys knocked out. And then we'll be back with 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes. Multisport, I do believe, in a few minutes. To random.org we go. Alright, we have random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, gotta figure out how to be valid for us. And we're gonna go 7 times on each random, starting off with the duel of Ben Stiller and Brett Favre. That is 6 times, final roll. Ben Stiller coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is the dual press proof of Cheech and Chong. That is 6 times, final roll. Tommy Chong coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is the dual auto of Charlie Sheen and John C. McGinley. That is 6 times, final roll. John C. McGinley taking it home. And finally, triple auto, Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, and David Dismalkian. That is 6 times, final roll. Paul Rudd coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, that will do it for 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century. Thank you guys again for being here. We do have more of this as well as other years of Pop. So look forward to having you guys back here sometime soon. And with that, we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Get you guys back here in a few. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and eBay live. Also, you mentioned no purchase necessary for link down in the description. 15 boxes, 45 cards in total. Good luck, everybody. Dominique, 3 of 3. Johnny Manziel, on card inscribed, 23 of 100. And whoa, Steph Curry, Giannis, Kevin Durant, James Harden. Quad auto 1 of 1. Sheet. That's got to go to random.org, and that is not fun for anyone. Jesus. Well, good luck to you guys. Well, now we gotta do 14 more boxes and hope they live up to that. Gary Sheffield, 2 of 15. Quentin Rampage Jackson, 1 of 15. And another quad auto, Coco Beware, Tatanka, Tito Santana, and Brutus Beefcake, 1 of 6. Jesse Barfield, 19 of 35. Mike Piazza, 23 of 25. And Andre Reed, on card inscribed, 3 out of 100. Andre Reed, 5 of 5. Pete Weber, 10 of 30. And Bo Jackson, 6 of 6. Doug Flutie, 1 of 8. Ryan Sandberg, 10 of 10. And Chauncey Billups, Joe Dumars, dual auto, 7 of 7. One of 1, Tony Oliva. Colby Covington, 1 of 4. And on card inscribed, Lion King, Barry Sanders, 65 out of 100. Hines Ward, 425. Joe Montana, 14 of 15. And Lamine Yamal, 8 of 20. Nice. Sam Perkins, 1 of 6. Ja Morant, 1 of 2. And Tom Glavine. And that case is like really scratched up. I don't know if y'all can see that. 15 out of 100. Anthony Munoz, 2/5. Mike Schmidt, 13/30. And Pedro Martinez, El Grande, 25/100. Box number 10. Mickey Ward, 9/15. Mike Tyson, 1/4. And Dave Stewart, 24/100. Box number 11. Eddie Van Slyke, 1/3. Allen Iverson, 5/7. And Magic Johnson, 125/150. Ozzie Smith, 11/15. Dustin Poirier, 6/8. And Conor McGregor, 3/4. Jim Hart, 1/1. Nature Boy, Ric Flair, 1/1. And who do you think you are? Pete Weber. On card inscribed, 4/100. Box number 14. Sean Kemp, 4/4. 15/15, Max Holloway. And Lennox Lewis, 1/2. And finally, box number 15. Good luck, everybody. Chuck Foreman, 3/4. Maya Hamm, 7/8. And Larry Legend, 1/1. Second best player of all time, Larry Bird. All right, that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, going to go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we will take care of the randoms. That's where the real drama begins. All right, for the hits. Bo Jackson, Doug Flutie, Colby Covington, Barry Sanders, Hines Ward, Anthony Munoz, Dominique Wilkins, Gary Sheffield, Andre Reed, Dave Stewart, Eddie Van Slyke, Allen Iverson, Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, Chuck Foreman. Mike Piazza, Pete Weber, Joe Montana, Lamine Yamal, Ja Morant, Mike Schmidt, Pedro Martinez, Johnny Manziel, Quentin Rampage Jackson, Jesse Barfield, Mickey Ward, Mike Tyson, Magic Johnson, Ozzie Smith, Jim Hart, Pete Weber, Max Holloway, Lennox Lewis, Maya Hamm, and Larry Bird. Ryan Sandberg, Tony Oliva, Sam Perkins, Tom Glavine, Ric Flair, and Sean Kemp. And going to random.org. Joe Dumars and Chauncey Billups, dual auto. Tito Santana, Tatanka, and Coco Beware, and Brutus Beefcake. And 1 of 1. Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and James Harden. All right, to random.org we go, guys. For the rest of you, thank you for being here, being part of the breaks today. That is it for us. And we'll see what happens here. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to here hard to be valid for us. We're going to... Oh, nope. Not going to work for us. No snake eyes here. We're going to go 5 times on each random. Starting off with Joe Dumars and Chauncey Billups. That is 4 times. 1 plus 4 is 5. Final roll. Joe Dumars coming out on top on the dual auto. Congratulations. Next up is quad auto. Brutus Beefcake, Tito Santana, Tatanka, and Coco Beware. That is 4 times. Final roll. Tatanka coming out on top. Congratulations. And finally, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and James Harden quad auto 1 of 1. That is 4 times. Final roll. James Harden coming out on top. Congratulations. That will do it for us today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday and start to your week. And look forward to having you guys back here sometime soon. Till next time, everybody.